You ready? Here we go. All right, I got this. Here we go. All right, and I hit the fan. If only my ceiling was taller. Okay, here we go. We got it. Okay, no we don't. No we don't. Yeah, boy! Yeah! What up, though? Yo, what's going on, everybody? I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Yo, so the other day I was looking in my closet. I'm looking around. I'm like, holy smokes. I've hydro dipped a ton of shoes. Like, I've hydro dipped so many shoes where I have a collection of hydro dip shoes. Well, not just hydro dipped. Of course, we got some customs in there. But for today, I thought I'd show you guys my entire hydro dip / custom sneakers because my addiction is getting a little out of hand. In my entire collection, I'm probably getting close to 200 to 300, somewhere in between there. I got a lot of shoes. I feel like I should be on the cover of My Strange Addictions. The guy who owns almost 300 pairs of shoes and he likes to smell each and every one of them. But yo, starting it off with number one right here. This is actually the first shoe that I ended up hydro dipping, I think. These right here are some Adidas Cloudforms. They actually turned out pretty sweet. When the whole Area 51 raid was going on, I thought, you know what? Might as well make an Area 51 hydro dip. On the inside, you can see we have this like little restricted tag. These are pretty cool. They're almost like, it almost looks like a skate shoe. To be honest, it'd go crazy with the fit I got on today. Holy smokes, I'm wearing them today. Even though, wait a second. Where am I going? I'm literally gonna be staying inside all day. 2021! Also, we ended up making this little hang tag right here. We got that CTV logo, and then we got a restricted tag hanging off the shoe. They definitely turned out pretty dope. This is when I was hydro dipping with spray paint. I used to love hydro dipping with spray paint, but then it just went south. Like, it's fun to hydro dip with spray paint. You get the sound effects like that. Psst. It's like an ASMR, like hearing it. Psst, 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 psst. The only thing, I just don't like the texture of the paint once it goes on the shoe. And sometimes using spray paint, it just didn't work out. I always felt like it was a toss in the dark whenever we'd spray paint shoes because you just never knew what was gonna happen. If the shoe was gonna turn out dope or if it was just gonna, if the paint was gonna slide right off the shoe. But next up right here, I wanna say these are the first Air Forces I've ever hydro dipped. No, wait, no, they're not. No, they're not. Hopefully Gazpacho cuts that one out because right here, this is the first Air Force One that I've ever hydro dipped. This idea was so cool. I loved the colors on these. Like, I thought it was super, super cool. I went for like a VHS static look. At first, once I dipped them, I wasn't huge on them. They looked like Superman ice cream. But then we ended up getting Sharpie and we made like some static in the shoe. And then they kind of came together. I did end up hydro dipping these with spray paint as well. These Air Forces are definitely pretty unique. I've never worn them yet. I think with like a fit that's like all black, it would be, you know what? Wait a second. I might rock these today again. I'm still not leaving the house anyways.
2021.
But next up right here. Wow, you would have never seen these coming, huh?
Cheers.
But yo, check this out right here. I ended up getting these Air Forces. Where did I get these? Were these new? But yo, right here, these Air Forces, I ended up trying to go for that purple Bape camo, and it didn't really turn into a purple Bape camo. It turned into more of a Easter fun day, I'm going hunting for eggs shoes. I mean, without a doubt, the hydro dip looks great. The patterns on here are just awesome. But the only thing is just, I'm not huge on the colorway. It would be very hard to rock it with something. I don't normally rock these either, and check out this side. There sometimes is a poo-poo side of a hydro dip. They're definitely pretty unique. Of course, with the right outfit, you could definitely pull these off, but it just reminds me a lot of Easter. I dropped one of my eggs in you, baby. You know what? Cancel that. Gazpacho, don't you dare leave that in. Next up, we're gonna go with the custom. Check these boys out right here. These are fire. I'm surprised I haven't worn these. If they didn't look so clean, I would have been rocking them all day. Check these customs out right here. These are the Vans Skate High Dior collab. I mean, just look at how clean. Like, tell me That's exactly a Dior one. This might be one of my favorite customs that I've ever done. I just think they're so clean, literally. They're still DS. I haven't even worn these. You know what, now that I'm thinking about it, with this outfit I have on today, such a cool shoe though. I love the gray laces and also like that Vans, whatever this is right here. Is that a Vans swoosh? We got that Dior pattern. These things just go so hard. I love these shoes. It's so hard for me to rock a shoe when I'm like obsessed with it. For an example, like right here, I absolutely love these Vapor Maxes, the off-white Vapor Maxes. I can't wear them. They look so good DS, and I really think it'd kill me to get them dirty. If I were to wear these things, I'd probably wear them once a year. Hey, but don't get me wrong. I still wear my shoes, okay? I still wear them. These are looking pretty beat, to be honest, right now, but I still wear my shoes, baby. But next up, these, oh my God, are these clean. These are so cool. So right here, we have the Air Force One Supreme collab. These shoes in themselves, without being hydro dip, just look so cool. You got that little Supreme box logo right there. That's it with the entire shoe. Of course, you got the Supreme laces right here. That's all that Supreme did with these shoes. Oh, wait a second. And we got that little Supreme on the tongue. But yeah, that was pretty much it with these shoes right here. That's all that Supreme did. So I'm like, you know what? Might as well spice these things up a little bit. You know, add some flavor. And I think they turned out absolutely fire. I do wear these sometimes. You can see the bottoms. They're pretty clean. All right, it's hard not to rock them. I definitely think I upgraded this shoe like 100%, just going with that like white and red hydro dip. I think they turned out pretty fire. Literally, like it looks like flames, all right? We got flames coming off the shoes. I remember filming the video with these things and it was like a super fun video to make. Next up, right here, I ended up finding these actually at a garage sale. They were an all white pair of Jordan 1s and like, I had to cop. These things were only like $2. Or like $5 or something like that. And I'm like, how could you find a Jordan 1 for $5? Easy money. Garage sale. So yeah, I ended up hydro dipping these guys right here, a Charizard colorway, okay? I've been super into Pokemon cards. I've been collecting like a ton of them recently. I actually just sent about 100 and something cards into PSA to get graded. And I have a few Charizards that should be coming back, I think in a few months now. I don't know, PSA just takes flipping forever. But yeah, I tried to do a Charizard colorway with these and I think they turned out pretty dope. I like them a lot. These laces right here definitely make them look like a dunk high. Also, we got a little Easter egg inside the shoe. I ended up cutting up an old blanket that I had that said Pokemon on it. And yeah, I made Pokemon insoles. You know what? Let me just take them out so I can show you guys. Would you look at that? Gotta catch them all. Pokemon.
It's time to stop!
But next up right here, my dad ended up doing a custom. He got these Air Force Ones and he did an off-white custom. Not just any off-white custom, all these materials that you're seeing right now are from the off-white IKEA collab. The material on top and the sides are from the pillows that they had. And you can see the tongue is the off-white tag. And then for the insoles right here, it came from the bags. These things turned out so dope. We ended up getting some custom laces right here that said shoelaces on them, just to make them look a little bit more legit. And of course, we put an off-white tag on here. They look dope. I actually love these shoes a lot. They're not my size, so I'm not gonna be able to wear them. I haven't seen my dad rock these things either, so I don't know if he's gonna rock them or not. Go down in the comments, tell me if you'd rock these or not. I would any day if they were my size. Next up, right here, these shoes just kill me, okay? This shoe brings me back to a deep, deep depression. These right here are some Converse All Stars, the high tops, and if you remember way back in the past, yeah, I'd be playing on mystery box sites and I'd get hit with so many Converse. I was starting to collect so many white high top Converse that I was starting to look like a basic bitch who works at Starbucks. It hurt, alright? It hurt my soul. So one day I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go hydro dip a Yeezy. I think that'd be so cool. I've never hydro dipped a Yeezy before. Well, I tried to hydro dip the Yeezy and I forgot that I put shoe spray on it and the hydro dip paint just said no.
No.
So, of course, I go to my last resort option and I hydro dip these right here.
2021!
So we lost the Yeezy and then last resort, we went to the Converse. So for these right here, I tried to do like a Versace colorway. They actually turned out pretty cool. I like it a lot. You can see that sticker right there is like Medusa. So I see nothing but pain when I look at this shoe right here. Like it just... But yo, next up, this has to be one of my favorite hydro dips I've ever done. These things just go so hard. Right here, we got some Crocs that I ended up hydro dipping a Gucci colorway. One thing about this shoe though is the paint, it's really struggling to still stick on the shoe. Like if I were to bend the shoe or like crease it in any way, this paint would just chip right off. But from far away, they look dope, all right? Gucci flip Crocs. I just fucked your bitch in my Crocs. What? But these definitely turned out so dope. If Gucci and Crocs ever do a collab one day, it'd be fire, all right? I'd buy them. Next up, we got another Gucci colorway, except this Gucci colorway turned out very vibrant. Now this shoe right here, I ended up getting off of Wish, all right? These things are fake as crap. These are the Yeezy foam runners. I was never gonna end up rocking them, so I thought, you know what? Might as well hydro dip them, right? And so we did a Gucci colorway on these, except the green just looks crazy. Instead of Gucci, they really remind me of like watermelon or something. We have the watermelon foam runners. That just sounds extremely weird, but yeah, they turned out pretty cool. I definitely like these shoes. If I had the real foam runners, I'd be rocking. Next up, right here, we got another custom. My dad ended up doing these customs and they turned out pretty flippin' fire. He ended up making these back when the Tesla Cybertruck first released, and that's what this custom is right here. It's like the Tesla Cybertruck Air Force One custom. I think they look so dope. I'd be rocking these any day. We got that little light on the inside. It's kind of hard to see. Oh, hey, there he is. Pretty cool shoe. They are my size. He did end up using a pair of black Air Force Ones. But what I'm trying to say is when I end up wearing these things, you better watch out, all right? You just don't know what I'm gonna, you know? Extremely cool custom though. I think he did a great job with these shoes. I love how like this right here is taken out by the Nike swoosh. Next up, right here, we got them in the building. Yeah, are they alive though? Are they alive? Oh, they're alive, except... Hello? All right, I guess that light ended up burning out right there. But you know what? Maybe I just need to charge them, I don't know. But check it out right here. These are the Halloween edition of the Air Mag. I'm pretty sure it was Party City. They ended up releasing these shoes. They had like a Marty McFly outfit where you could be Marty McFly for Halloween. And then they had these shoes. And of course, they made the Nike Mag. And sure enough, these things went up in value like crazy. They don't auto lace. They don't have anything that say Nike on them. But they do light up. Yeah, I decided to hydro dip these things a little bit ago. And it turned out pretty cool. I ended up doing like a blue and white colorway and it turned out pretty cool. I like how like subtle it is. I think it's dope. Even check out this one right here. This one also turned out pretty cool. I just thought with like the blue little speckles on the back, it would look good with the blue and white hydro dip on it. The white's kind of transparent, so it just looks blue all over. And I'm cool with that. Now we just gotta charge them again so this little light can wake up. Wake up, fishy! Next up, we got these right here. This is the most recent hydro dip I ended up doing. These right here are the Xbox Air Force Ones. Guys, look at how fire, okay? I think these things turned out absolutely amazing. You got that Xbox logo on there. It just turned out sick, okay? The black and green together just looks dope. Now my dad ended up putting this little Xbox tag on the tongue. No, what? Wait a second. Hold the phone. With the fit I got on today, these would look fire. And of course, they're size 10. Oh my goodness. I totally forgot. Why do I have a size 10 Air Force One? I don't know, but check it out. God, these are so fire. I wanted to see which ones would turn out better, the Xbox or the PlayStation Air Force Ones, because we ended up hydro dipping the PlayStation ones as well. Look at that side by side. It's extremely hard to pick. Now, I did end up doing a poll on Instagram of what you guys thought. Was it the PlayStation Air Force Ones you guys like better or the Xbox? And sure enough, PlayStation came up on top. Oh my goodness. I mean, without a doubt, the PlayStation ones, the colorway is just, it's more vibrant. It stands out a lot more. And I just feel like you could rock these with a lot. I feel like the Xbox is a little bit more low key. These shoes right here, I mean, they just look like a vibe. Like, I want to be chilling on the beach wearing my PS5 Air Force Ones. Like, and I want to drink a sweet tea along with it. Imagine you got your towel, all right, your umbrella up so the sun doesn't burn your face off. Out of nowhere, a bird comes and takes the swoosh off your shoe. You don't know what to do. So what happens? You just go right ahead and you throw another swoosh on the shoe. It's that simple. Yeah, f you, bird. These things definitely turned out so dope. I love them. I'm still 50-50 with these shoes right here though. Like if you told me I could only keep one, It'd be hard. I just, you know how I'd rock it? I'd have my right foot green and my left foot blue. Thank you. Next up, check it out right here. I got some more Yeezy foam runners. Now, when I ordered the ones, I got sent 2, something like that. I forget what happened, but we got 2 of them. And I'm like, you know what? Hydro dip. Sure enough, these look exactly like those Air Force Ones that I showed in the beginning. They look very Eastery. Like, they didn't turn out the best in my opinion. I'm not crazy with the colorway. If I were to ditch one hydro dip shoe in my collection, it'd be those. Next up, we got some fire. Check them out. Right here, we have some off-white Crocs. Virgil, if you ever do a collab with Crocs, dude, I'd be on it like how Kanye's on Jeffree Star right now, dude. Like, these things, look at how dope these things turned out. We got that off-white tag with that black and yellow going across the shoe. And look it, ready? Check out the back. Boom! We got the Crocs in quotation marks with the laces going around. These are just so dope. Like, I could actually see this happening. Like, to me, these look like something that Off-White would do. Like, I could totally see this. If Virgil was like, you know what, guys, listen, we need to back it up. We need to start hydro dipping. And you know what? Crocs. Boom. Don't worry, Virgil. I did it for you. These are definitely close to one of my favorite hydro dips, though. They turned out sweet. Next up, these are dope. All right, these right here are some custom dunk highs. So if you guys recall, a while ago, the diamond dunk lows ended up releasing. I'm not talking about the ones from forever ago, the most recent one. They had the white colorway and the black colorway. The things were fire. You could take off the swooshes, it was just fire. Well, they ended up making a friends and family pair of them. And last time I checked on my family tree, I have no correlation with Nicki Diamonds. So I ain't getting no friends and family unless I'm paying up the booty for a price on a pair of these things. So right here, my dad and I ended up making a dunk high Canary. Check these things out. I think they're so fire. It literally looks exactly how a dunk high Canary would be. We got the Tiffany insole and everything, the Tiffany laces, and oh, what's that about the swoosh? Yeah, it does. It does. It does. They definitely turned out extremely cool. That's a dunk high Canary. If I've ever seen one, that's what it is right there. So for all of you who've seen that video, you guys are OG, and I love you. But yo, last but not least, listen, check these out. I know we're not ending it on like a crazy banger or anything, but I was pretty happy about these. I went to go copy a picture of Travis Scott where he had like the Dior ones on. He had the Dior bucket hat. This was when the whole Dior thing was going on with Nike. And while I'm walking through the thrift store, all right, boom, I see a pair of Air Jordan 1s sticking out like a sore pecker. Just can't beat it. I'm pretty sure they had like black elephant print on the side. They were like gray and black. Other than that, we ended up painting these things to look like the Dior Jordan 1. I also ended up making a Dior Nike swoosh, but I ended up ripping that off because I think these just look sweet like this. Like, I actually rock these shoes all the time. A pair of shoes that I think I bought for like $2 or $3 at the time, and we made them and we turned them into something extremely dope. I love these things. I think they're so cool. But yo guys, that right there is gonna wrap it up for my hydro dip / custom sneaker collection. All of those that I just showed you is just stuff that I've customed in my life. But guys, again, if you haven't yet, make sure you go down there and smash that subscribe button. But yo, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Deuces.